I look like Edna mode.
No.
Especially when it's not straightened.
You don't.
It is 7:05 a.m. and I just had a beef stick for breakfast.
A protein bar, a beef stick, and a muesli bar.
Yeah.
I'm so tired and so hungry.
Guys, the jet lag is no joke.
We are all so shocked. I've never felt like this before.
We're not okay.
Mm-mm.
And it's infuriating. Like, why can't our bodies just go to sleep?
I feel like normally jet lag when I get to places, fine. Like you're just tired, but then you sleep through the night. Occasionally maybe wake up early, but like nothing crazy is my experience so far. And then you get jet lag on the way home and that's just like a whole different story. However, we have not been sleeping well at all. The first night, I hardly slept a wink. 2 hours, I think. For no reason. It is nighttime. We've been up for so long. Our
Like,
travel
we're
day
going
was so long.
To bed at a really good time.
Yeah. And then last night I was like, I was wrecked
Yeah, you
all
were.
day. I was not in a good
We had
state.
to drag her out of bed in the afternoon. Like, we were like,
We were
George,
like-
you actually cannot stay in bed because you will fall asleep at 4 p.m. and that is not allowed.
We were like chatting and I was having a conversation and then I would fall asleep and then I'd join in the conversation and then I would fall asleep. It was not good. But then I was like, because I've been so tired all day and I've stayed awake all day, surely I'm gonna sleep all through the night.
Yeah.
Wake up feeling so good. And maybe I just set my expectations too high and that's my own fault. Managed to sleep for like 6 hours, 6.5 hours.
I don't know what you slept for. Like, your sleeping was so bizarre.
So bad. Woke up at 3:45.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so funny too because like my Kindle's open. I'm reading because I can't sleep. Next minute, Rach is up. Rach is reading a Kindle. Then other side of the room, Soph's got her Kindle up. And we're like, oh, we're all awake.
We're
And then
not
it's like
allowed
the-
to speak until all the Kindles are on.
Yeah.
And it's 4 a.m. and we're all wide awake.
Yeah, and really sad about it. So today will just be another challenging day, but that's okay because we're in New York.
Would you consider having caffeine today?
Maybe.
We're going to Citizens of Soho for breakfast.
Have you been before?
No,
None of us have been. That's fun.
we didn't realise until after we decided that we were going to go that it's an Australian cafe. And we were like,
And I'm
oh,
not mad about it.
it is our day, like day 2 in New York.
But also we went to Bobby's yesterday for breakfast and I haven't stopped thinking about it.
So
And
good.
I can't wait for us to go again. But we just need to space it out a little bit.
Yeah,
And
there's
try
just
new
like
things.
too many good things that we have to try first.
Yeah.
But surely at least once more.
At least. I'm so obsessed with my lash lift. I think it might be one of the best I've had.
They look so good.
The best.
Literally, Liam asked if George had gotten her eyelashes done. Well, that's how you know. Because your boy notices.
It's also super gloomy today and the sun is meant to come out later on in the week. So we've had to try and plan around the weather getting a little bit better. And you just straighten this barb. Call me Barb.
Everyone comment and tell George how good her bob looks.
No, like,
But only if you're being
it's
honest.
different, you know? If I don't believe it.
It's crazy to me because it looks the same as the last time you got it cut short. I don't understand the identity crisis because it looks the same.
No, I go through this every time.
Right.
I'll love it in like a few weeks.
Right. Could you put mine over there
I
too,
could
please?
go another jump, I'll tell you that much for her. I was at
Transition.
So many. Oh my god. I ate
You like that
so
one?
many of these yesterday. I love them. Can I join you in here?
No.
Ah.
Come to New York.
It's been waiting for you.
Yes.
When you get your hair cut and you're brushing it and it just like ends.
Yeah.
It's such a jump scare
It's like
every
dun,
time.
dun,
Yeah. That'll do.
That'll do.
Okay, Carrie Bradshaw. Okay. The bob is straight. I feel like we're dressed for like 3 different functions.
Absolutely. 3
And that's just New York.
different fonts. It's kind of giving like Friends, the bow tie where they all have their jobs or they all have their separate things and they come together and they're like, oh guys, what's been happening? Like, you know what I mean? They've all lived such different days. That's
Except
what
for
we just
styles.
spend every minute together. Yes, except we don't know each other. So.
And we do the same job.
Yep.
So it's not the same at all.
Okay. Okay. I'm so hungry.
Tuple mat.
Whoa. I love your
I
energy.
fear I'm delusional. I fear I'm like either 2 moods right now. I'm either like
Nothing.
or like
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was a bit of the second.
me too.
Let's go get coffee and food.
Are you bringing your laptop and stuff?
Oh, so true. Yeah. Ain't got no panties on, I got no panties on the dance floor.
I love my fans. Tonight will be the night that I fall for you. Can we just recognize that George said, yeah, let's leave the house at 6:15.
Okay, I got
What time is it?
Okay.
6:30.
Summertime.
Type A versus Type B friends. It'll never last.
Well, it's lasted 17 years, so I'd hope so.
That's why it's funny.
Who gave that child my camera? Leslie's. No, I started again.
I was like, a child. I'm older than you.
Yeah, but what do you act like?
And who set that system up?
Do you have a room key?
Yes. Hi, my name's Rachel and I've got the room key.
Hi, my name is Georgia.
Hi, my name's Rachel and I got ready at the time that we were supposed to leave at.
Hi, my name is Georgia.
Hi, my name's Rachel and I packed snacks to share with the group.
That's where it ends. It's currently 6:30. We've just finished our... Oh, I thought you were being suspicious behind me. She's always suspicious.
Mama, there's a sort of Rachel right on it.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
On the dance floor.
I feel like I blend in. Where'd you go? I literally can't see myself.
We got a blue going on for the T-Bone party.
That's great to see. We're venturing out. We're being so brave. We've been fighting back sleep for the last 3-4 hours. If only you could see what was going on behind that camera. I don't want to sound like a broken record who keeps complaining about jet lag, but it is hitting us like a ton of bricks. But we're managing to stay awake. We're getting out of the house, out of the hotel, so that we can stay awake. And I'm going off to my first Raising Cane's experience. I'm actually so excited. These two have had it before and I've heard great things. And honestly, give me a piece of chicken and some bread and I'm happy. I'm good to go. I'm gonna love it. First of all, I only have 2 kilos of extra luggage that I'm allowed to buy and I'm traveling for the next 4 weeks, so I don't want to buy anything too fast, too quick. So I told myself coming into Barnes that I probably wouldn't buy any books. However, I'm currently reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's our book club book, and one of my favorite things about reading in general is talking to my friends about the books I'm reading. But because it's book club book, we try not to talk about it until book club, so I haven't been able to say a word to Rachel Soph about how much I am loving the book so far. I feel like it's going in a direction that I'm really gonna like. I'm loving it so far. I'm only like 45% of the way through, and they have a signed hardback edition of the book here, and they also have a signed copy of Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. How am I not meant to walk out with both of them? And like a hardcover's gonna be so heavy. I've also lost the girls. I did text them asking where they are. Oh, top level, let me go find them. I need to go find my girls. I've been procrastinating having a shower all night. The girls are showered, skincare on, in bed, and I am not. I'm halfway there. My pajamas are on because jeans are off as soon as you get home. However, before I shower, I wanted to show a little haul of what I bought today.
Oh, can't wait!
I didn't vlog this yesterday, but this whole trip, we've been here for 3 days. But I've been so excited to go to the bagels store because I've been wanting a red medium-sized bag for so long. I can just order it, but it's so much shipping to Australia. And then when we booked this trip, I realized I could go to the store and get it myself, and I was so excited. And we went to the store yesterday. I think I filmed a clip because I was trying to convince myself to get a different color even though I didn't want it, and I didn't get it. And then today we stumbled into an Urban Outfitters, and lo and behold, they had the bag that I wanted. Isn't she so fun? She looks really good with my pajama pants. I just love her so much, and I think it's so fun that I can wear my red shoes or like have red as an accent on my outfit, and this is just so fun and bright and colorful, and I love her so much. Also in Urban Outfitters, I got this shirt from the men's section because as soon as does this look awful. On camera it looks crazy. As soon as I saw this color, it reminded me of the scene in The Parent Trap, and I thought the color was so fun, and it has a raw hem that I think I might cut even shorter for some fun. I don't know if the color suits me, but I think it's so fun that I had to get it, and it's a fun summery shirt. And then, as I was chatting to you about in Barnes & Noble, I was trying to convince myself to not get these 2 books, and then I bought them. Look at this. That's crazy. And I've been wanting to reread this for the longest time so I can annotate it and underline a signed copy. That's so fun. And then this one I'm actually so beyond excited about, which is a little bit ridiculous because I haven't finished the book yet. Imagine if I just like hate the ending. But I'm really, really enjoying, and I really like the direction it's going in, and I hope it continues going in the direction that I think it's going in. So yeah. That's crazy. That's so fun. I don't have any signed editions of anything.
So fun.
It feels so special. So I think that pretty much adds up to my 23 kilo weight for my suitcase. So that's really good. But I need to put this all away and go to sleep. We had a really, really big day out, and then we had an early night in. But the sun setting like really threw me, and I just thought I had more time than I did before bed. Now it's 9:30, so we need to shower, go to bed. The sun came out this afternoon.
Woo! And so did our personality.
Yeah, I actually just feel like something came over us as soon as we saw some blue sky. We've been here for what, 3 days now? 3 full days, and it's been gloomy the whole time. We've been really lucky with it not raining. We've just been planning our days around the weather and trying to do all of our indoor activities so that once the sun comes out we can go to Central Park, be out and about without it being A, cold, but B, just like miserable gloomy weather. We are so excited for the sun to come out. I'm having so much fun, and I just feel like it's gonna only get better and better. It's almost 2.
Wow.
The sun has finally graced us with her presence, and actually couldn't be happier about it.
Maybe we could get some fruit.
I feel like
Maybe we do a little Whole Foods
and then come back.
Yeah,
here.
shop and then come sit back and eat it.
Find a different spot just to
Yeah, we can go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
Yeah, before I really needed to sit down.
No, me too. I was like, yeah, sit down.
That shade right there, yep. We went out for breakfast to another, we can't stop going to Australian inspired cafes. I'm sorry.
Why is it
but also,
there?
everything that's not Australia based opens at like 10 or 11, and we're starving by then. We went to Ruby's, which we went to last time and loved again. I mean, all I'm getting is eggs and abalondo, but 10 out of 10. It was really good. We did a bit of shopping. We went to the Rockefeller Center, and it was so crazy because last time we were here, it was Christmas, so they had the ice skating rink and the huge Christmas tree. I feel so embarrassed filming right now. But now it's June and it's Pride Month, and so they had so many pride flags all up everywhere, and that was just so happy and cute and wholesome and festive and jolly and cheerful. Festive.
It is
Festive for Pride Month. We did a bit of shopping. I got some new sunglasses.
Put them on.
Which is crazy because I very rarely wear sunglasses. We all know how I feel about glasses at this point. I'm insufferable.
These are my favorite.
I haven't tried a pair of sunglasses on that I have liked this much, so I kind of just had to get them.
In the silver.
Yeah, they have silver on the side, and it's like a bit of a rope detail.
I love them.
It feels a bit rogue because I mostly wear gold with a little bit of silver, but I feel like my mixed metals are kind of fun.
They really suit you.
I like the dark lenses. We also, oh, my arm is, no.
Do you want to see my sunnies?
Yeah, sure. Free People was one of the cutest stores I've ever been in. Gosh, look at that sausage dog.
Oh my
Okay, we've just been sitting here for who knows how long, just watching, people watching first of all, but dog watching as well, because there's so many cute happy dogs walking around. Okay, Camilla from Daisy Jones. And a bit of Daisy herself too, I'd say.
Put her on a Capri's cover.
Yeah, no, literally.
I
They're
love
so
them.
fun. Three people popped off in the sunglasses department. We also went to the Skims store on 5th Ave. There's a huge
Insane.
level, technically 6 level, because there's a level in between each actual level. Skims store, which is insane. And it was so exciting to just see everything in person, and especially especially
Right
like
on.
bras and stuff, like getting the right size. And then we've just been in Central Park chilling for the last
Couple hours?
hour and a bit maybe. Had our blank street of the day. I do want another one. Also, I slept so badly last night. I don't
Trigger warning.
I don't want to keep just talking about sleeping, but
I
I
will.
thought we were fine.
Me
We had a
too.
rough few nights, and then
We had one good
we
one.
had one good night, and I was like, surely that is jet lag done for now. So for night, Just our Kindles lighting up the room until like 2 a.m. Tell me why.
Looking over because I would always keep like, I hope she's still up because it'll make me feel,
a bit better. Like I got up to pee and that was the first time like I saw that your Kindle was on and I was like,
what are you still doing up?
and every now and then we would just like crack into like tiny little silent giggles to try and not wake Rachel.
And then I would be silent and then I'd like take a deep breath and then I'd just be laughing again. I'd just be like shaking laughing.
It was so ridiculous. I think you went to sleep like just past 2 and then I went to sleep just past 4 for no reason, just brains couldn't turn off. I did finish my book. I finished Atmosphere, so that was great. Really productive use of my time.
How much?
Book club?
24-hour reading vlog?
No, literally. I hopped into bed at 9:45 and I was at 45%. Finished the book. It was just a rough night, so I am expecting to crash soon. Could low-key go another daydream Monday if you know what I'm playing. But I think we're getting a little bit peckish. So we might leave the park, go get everything that we need, and then come back to the park and sit down again. Because the sun being out, you just can't not be in Central Park, can you? Central Park is just magic. It feels like another world.
Magic.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. There's just this hustling, bustling street and then all of a sudden you're just like in this quiet...
Like park for miles.
Yeah, miles. Okay, American.
Kilometers, if you will. I love the sun being out. It's so nice. It's 26 degrees. It's just not too hot. Sitting in the shade in the park, like, actually doesn't get much better than this, does it?
Today is a movie. Today feels like a movie.
Today felt like it was a movie. Today was a movie.
Yes, and it is.
Today was a fairy tale. You were used to be a damsel in distress. Today was a fairy tale. Crazy. What? Oh, I'm exhausted.
Just need to lie down.
We just spent the morning in Brooklyn, which I had never been to before. What? Summer's passed out on the bed. I'll tell you one thing, I'm obsessed with my baggy bag. I love her so much. I just can't believe I like mourned not being able to get it.
Like you guys have just seen her. The day that she didn't get her bag was a sad day.
I was actually really sad.
You kept being like, my bag.
I just don't get my hopes up for things very often, and that was one thing I really had my hopes up for. And then I was really sad. And that made being able to find it so much better.
So much sweeter.
Yeah. Anyway, we woke up kind of early. I mean, the earliest we've been up so far.
Apart from those first 2 days.
Yeah, besides jet lag, we like planned to wake up early and we trotted on over to the Brooklyn Bridge, walked across it and had honestly a magical time. I feel like magical is the only way I can describe it. It was actually just perfect. And I love it when you're traveling and you see a setting, like a scene that you've seen on a screen for like so much of your life and then you're just seeing it right in front of your eyes.
That was like slam poetry. I love when you like see a scene that you see on the screen.
Yeah, I like to rhyme. It's just like, that's giving a Microsoft wallpaper.
It is.
You know? We walked across the bridge and then we found some bagels for breakfast, which were so good. Also our first bagels of the trip, which kind of feels criminal that it's taken us this long to get them. My side of the bed is a disaster. It's chaos over here.
Like, worth the wait for the bags.
Oh, bagel was very much worth the wait. And we sat at Pebble Beach and just sat by the water, eating our bagels, just kind of in silence the whole time, just like looking at the view, and it was perfect, actually. Got some beverages, caught the subway home, and now we're just having a mid-morning siesta. You need to regroup sometimes. Just go back to your calm and just take a breather. It is so warm outside. Let me pull up the weather app. Trigger warning, weather chat.
It just feels like so much later in the day.
Yeah, it does.
Like
Because it's so hot. Let's check our step count, actually.
I'm gonna say 9.3.
9.3. What's your step guess?
9.3.
Whoa, I said 9.3.
Both guessing 9.3. We're actually at 9,070 for 10 a.m. It's pretty crazy. What was I checking? The weather. I got distracted. It's currently 27 degrees and it's going to get up to 32 degrees at 4 p.m. today, which just feels so crazy. And we've really got to soak it up because it is not sunny from here on out. But yeah, we're just going to regroup here for a little bit and then I need to buy more water. I'm just constantly thirsty and I drink it so quick that it's just gone and I'm sad again. And we're going to head back to Central Park because you can't just be in New York when the sun is out and not be in the park.
We're gonna go on boats.
Traffic lights actually look fake, just hanging from some string. We're currently in a car in the Hamptons. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience. I feel so out of control. And my therapist tells me I have to sit in this feeling.
No, you are. No worries.
Thanks for waving.
I really appreciate it. I didn't know if like waving was the culture here, you know what I'm saying?
See, that looks like an American servo, not like BP.
It does. It looks like a fake set.
I'd love to experience a service station.
Well,
we
yeah.
will.
We
But
will, yeah.
okay, Gracie, quiet down. We checked out of our hotel this morning and caught a 2.5 hour train. We caught a train out of Grand Central Station, which was honestly kind of fun. Obviously a touristy thing to do, but it kind of felt like, yeah, we're just catching a train to the Hamptons. Don't mind us.
Don't mind us. We're
locals. Yeah. And then the car hire place was just down the road from the train station. So picked up the car. Soph's doing a phenomenal job in the driver's seat, in the left side of the car, which is so weird. Like I'm sitting in the driver's side right now, not driving.
Left side of the car, right side of the road.
Make it make sense. I'm scared. Anyone else scared right now?
I do feel like being in the left makes it better than being on the right side of the road. If I was on the right side of the car, it would feel more wrong to be on the right side of the road.
Very
Do you know what I'm
true.
saying?
Like may as well change everything.
Yeah, like completely flip it.
Yeah.
Don't like half flip it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whoa, it's like
Mini golf.
Local burger?
local burger.
Everything looks like something out of a movie.
Yes, like every single thing. But we're currently driving to our Airbnb. We've got 15 minutes left. And we just get to stay in a house. It's so fun. We get a bedroom each. Which is a luxury. Considering in our hotel we couldn't even lay out suitcases flat. I can't wait to just have my whole suitcase on the floor, looking like a disaster. And then just have a nice little relaxing 3 days in the Hamptons. In Hamptons Bay. Are you kidding?
What?
We also got the CarPlay up and running.
It's just so nice to be in a car.
It is, isn't it? We've got Gracie on the tunes. There you should rate me. This is so nice. This screen is huge. I'm obsessed. To do a little chat, but I fear this lighting is not going to work with my hat. Do you like my new hat? I had to get a Hamptons hat while we were here. I couldn't leave without it. Isn't she so cute? It feels a little bit on the nose to be wearing it while we're here, but I love her. And it fits me perfectly. I hate when hats cover my ears, so this is perfect. I love her. Maybe we'll move to the bedroom. It's freezing. It's Sunday night. It's almost 10 p.m. I'm about to jump in the shower and get ready for bed and go to sleep. It's my last night with my own bed for probably like 2 weeks. Our accommodation here has 3 bedrooms. We've all had our own rooms. We did Wheel of Names to choose who got what bedroom. And I normally never win the master. And I did this time. And that just has been so nice, I won't lie. I have this whole room to myself. That door and this door right behind me is a walk-in wardrobe and they're ginormous. And I have my own ensuite as well, which has been such a luxury. It's a luxury at the best of times, yet alone when we've been staying in really, really small hotel rooms. This has been so nice. We've been having the best time here over the last few days. I've done a really slack job at vlogging, but we've just really been slowing down. And I'm really glad that we came here after having a week in New York. I think we had 5 or 6 nights there, came here for 3 nights, and now we're going back tomorrow to the city for another 5 or 6 nights. And I just feel like this has been the perfect reset between our 2 little stints in the city. We've been able to do our washing. We've done lots of editing, just lots of bits and bobs on the computer. We hired a car here as well, as I think I mentioned, which has been so nice to just be driving around, being kind of scary. Soph's been doing such a good job. I feel like we've gotten the hang of it. We kind of know where things are now, just in time for us to leave. But it's just been the nicest time here ever. It has been gloomy and rainy and cold the whole time. I definitely didn't pack enough clothes for the colder weather, unfortunately, and we couldn't really like go to the beach and enjoy it as much as we were planning on. But the gloominess and coziness has been so nice to just like slow down. But I also would be lying if I said that slowing down didn't, like, I don't know, it makes my brain really think, doesn't it? And I feel like that's classic, like even back home in normal everyday today life, I'm so guilty of packing my schedule full of things so I don't have time to sit and be with myself and think. I don't know, I've been feeling like really, I don't really know what the right word is for it. I've left my journal out, so I'm gonna do some journaling before bed because I just feel like, I don't know, there's a lot going on in my brain. I'm also sorry if I'm whispering a little bit weird. I'm trying to be quiet because Rach definitely has just gone to sleep. I don't know about Soph, but I want to try and be on the quieter side. So sorry if this is an awkward ASMR whispering chat. Mental health is just like so interesting and it's so tricky because obviously I knew I couldn't run away from it, and that's not what this trip was or is, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting noticing how I'm feeling, like the yin and yang of it all, like almost feeling guilty about not 100% having an incredible time. Like I'm having the absolute best time, but there is still just this like feeling in my body that is there no matter what, and part of me is like, I just want to have the best time and enjoy this as much as I can, but I actually think that I am, even though negative emotions still come up and I still just feel a little bit heavy. Like I'm finding myself feeling so happy, like I'm cry laughing with my best friends every single day on an international trip. I am so privileged, I am so lucky, and I'm having so much fun, and I do feel like I'm soaking it up and I'm having the best time, and then I'll just get this wave of sadness or anxiety or any like quote unquote negative emotion, and I think instead of just like feeling it, being like, hey, it's okay to feel happy and grateful and excited but also anxious or scared or sad, instead I just feel guilty and I like tell myself that I like need to get over it, and so I'm kind of just like arguing with myself in my brain 24/7. I also really didn't expect it, but I think, and I don't know, I'm like scared to say it because I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't get it and you'll probably think I sound crazy. Internationally traveling when you like don't have someone waiting for you at home feels really different. I think it feels really different after knowing what it feels like to have someone waiting for me at home. I feel like because I was single for my whole life up until 8+ months ago, I don't even know, I didn't know what it felt like, so it almost was like I didn't know really 100% what I was missing out on. And this trip has honestly, it has felt really, really different. In saying that, I obviously know that there are so many positives, but I think along with the positives there are just some negatives, and I would be lying if I said that I wasn't feeling both of them, you know. I also wanted to mention this book right here. I've talked about this multiple times in this vlog, so sorry for repeating myself, but if you haven't been convinced yet, if you're queer, you have to read this. Like I'm not even saying that I would really recommend, like no, you have to read this. It is so beautiful. I didn't realize that it was queer. I feel like it's been maybe not marketed, but like the blurb on the back isn't super obvious that it's queer. It says Joan finds a love like she never imagined. In this new light, Joan begins to question everything she thinks she knows about her place in the observable universe. I feel like that's a selling point to a lot of people, so I want to say that it's queer. You know, if you loved Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, then this is 1000% a must for you. I don't know, I'm like, this is so good, you have to read it, but it also has made me so emotional because it's about her realizing a lot of things about herself and then getting into her first queer relationship, and I found it extremely relatable. I think it is a really, really great depiction of a lesbian's first relationship with another woman, and it felt so special and sacred and pure, and it's also set in the 1980s where it was not safe to be out in the first place, and that added another whole appreciation for the fact that I get to be out and proud. And I just feel like, not that it like triggered me, but it really just made me so reminiscent and like made me, I don't know, so grateful for the experiences that I've had, but also just like yearn for like so much more. I don't know, whenever I like get a little bit sad that I don't have anyone waiting for me at home, I'm always like, no, that's so silly, because like you have so many people in your life that love you, and there is so much more to life than finding your person. But also at the same time, I think it's just so natural, like a human instinct to just crave connection, even if you have it in some capacity already. And just because you crave that doesn't make you like ungrateful for all the love that you do have in your life. I don't know, I have a hard time like reasoning with myself, but I don't need to reason with myself. Like, why am I consistently and constantly arguing with myself in my head? And like I've just been like practicing and like trying to do all of my therapy homework and knowing what my therapist would tell me to do and trying to do it, and why does it just feel like there is no progress being made? It just feels like frustrating. I don't know if any of that makes sense or has come across in the way that I want it to. I don't know if I'll keep this in. I'm so happy and I'm so sad, which like I know doesn't make like logical sense, but also not everything needs to make logical sense. I'm going on to do some solo travel after this trip as well, which I'm really excited about. And I feel like a little bit more solo time will give me like a second to gather my thoughts. Traveling just makes you gain like so much perspective as well, I feel, which is one of my favorite parts. Like the first time Soph and I went to Europe, I was still in the closet, and I remember sitting in our hotel room in Italy and being like, the world is so wide. Why on earth am I worried about what some people think about who I love? Like, it just seemed so silly and like such a little thing to worry about because I was seeing just how big the world was. And I feel like that piece of perspective changed something in my brain, and it's one of my favorite parts about traveling, is like putting everything into such a bigger picture. But sometimes that feels really good and light and happy and very, and then sometimes it just feels a little bit heavy, a little bit sad, and that's okay. I wanted to end off this vlog here since it's Sunday night. So yeah, thank you so much for spending the week with me. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for all of the love as always, and thank you for making it to the end of this. That's really impressive, and I really appreciate it. Like, you're the real besties, you're the real MVPs. Stay safe. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week.